Sanibonani, welcome to my channel. Igama lami nguNtando Mdletshe. Happy Tuesday. Okay, we're just at the beginning of the week. The weather is not weathering, but we are here. We are here with Umgosi for the week. Listen, you guys, I just need to fix this, okay? Because you might not be able to hear me if I don't fix it. Anyway, welcome to my channel. Igama lami nguNtando Mdletshe, and on this channel, sikhuluma ngama-reality TV shows, ama-celebrities, kanye nama-YouTubers. If it's your first time joining me today and you really like my content, do not forget to press the subscribe button, langezansi, and the notification bell. Let me remove this because I think it's doing something. If you're joining me from Facebook and Twitter, do not forget to follow me over there, guys. I am also on a TikTok, okay? So you can follow me over there if you want to have fun there with me. We are a little bit casual over there by TikTok. Anyway, you guys, I want to do these 3 stories. Apparently, there's an update when it comes to the AKA case. I'm like, I can't wait for the people to be arrested now, okay? I guess they're taking their time because maybe they want to make sure that they're arresting the right people. And then something is going on in court with the Zulu Kingdom. We all know that there was a big invitation for people to go and support the king and the prince in court in Pretoria. And there's a cow that was supposed to be slaughtered. We're going to find out what's happening with that, because I think that it was supposed to be yesterday and today, the whole thing. So we're going to find out what's happening there. And apparently, Kelly Khumalo is there on stage somewhere causing drama because she wasn't happy with organizers of the event. And we're going to find out what's happening with that. So we're only going to do those 3 stories. Okay, so let me greet the family in the comment section. Sonia Chup, hello, Sonia. Today I am here. Yes, welcome. Noni M podcast. Thank you so much for joining me. Good morning. Thank you so much, you guys, for being here. Abigail Baloyi, good morning, family. Good morning, Abigail. It's sunny in the Western Cape. Good morning. It's rainy, and it's not just like imvulanyana. Like I woke up in the morning just before I left. I was like, should I even be attempting to go to work? And then when we were on the freeway, everybody in the car was like, maybe this is not a good idea for us to be going to work. And there's been some warnings also when it comes to weather in KZN. I actually said my son mustn't go to school because I wasn't sure. And his school is next to the sea, and I'm still having nightmares with what recently happened in Durban when people were just chilling by the ocean, enjoying themselves, and then funny stuff happened. So yes, you guys, it is scary, but we were able to get to work. Pietermaritzburg, it's not as rainy as Durban, but I live in Durban, work in Pietermaritzburg, so it was challenging when we were leaving Durban, but we are here, you guys. Xoleka, thank you so much for being here. Spesihle, welcome. Sanele Sima and Azamam Tiani, siyabonga kakhulu ukuthi you guys have made it this morning. Let's talk about first the AKA story, what's happening with AKA, you guys. I think honestly, you guys, it's good to know that they are still working on this case and that there is progress in it, because we all know sometimes when these things happen, sometimes you think they're working on the case, and before we know it, it feels like they have forgotten about the person and they have forgotten about what happened, and nobody ever gets arrested. So I think it's a good sign that they are still working on this case, you guys. It says here GUN, which means Ispamu. I can't really say this word a lot when I do videos. Vehicles used on the night of AKA's have been located, says Cele. Okay, this is a story written by Shona Bear for the Sunday World. It says here the vehicle which were used in the assassination of Keenan and Jaron Forbes, affectionately known by his stage name AKA, have been found. This is according to the Minister of Police, Bheki Cele, in a wide-ranging briefing on the outcome of the ANC National Executive Committee meeting at the weekend. We have found the cars that were used by the suspects on the night of AKA's shooting. Cele told the media at the Beachwood Hotel and Conference Center in Boksburg, east of Johannesburg, on Monday. He said AKA's is one of the high-profile cases in the police, and the police are investigating. noting that the investigating team has promised to deal with it properly. The GUN and the people implicated in the S have also been located, said the Minister of Police. Sunday World reported in September that police had identified the M weapon, addressing the media at the time. KwaZulu-Natal Police Commissioner Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi said AKA's M happened in a public place. Therefore, many people were involved and many phone calls happened on the night of the S. AKA, alongside his friend Tibbs, was S2 several times outside the Wish restaurant in Florida Road in Durban early in February. Mkhwanazi said that there is a lot of footage that must be analyzed, noting that more than 25 cell phones still need to be checked. Cele also briefed the media about the intervention that the police are making to tackle illegal mining in some parts of the country, and said Home Affairs is working closely with the police to deport undocumented foreigners within 48 hours of detention. He said, we have activated operations and located the Special Tactical Response Team. These operations are costly as we need to shift and allocate men in blue to areas that will operate in an effective outcome. We have seen results over the space of time. We have activated an operation in Revelia, and Velcom was flooded with Zamazamas, but it has gone quiet since our work there. This Zamazama thing was long identified, and in 2021 it was something we could handle. Joining Cele at the briefing was Polly Boshelo, chair of NEC subcommittee in peace and stability. Boshelo said the SA National Defence Force will be integrated into the security of the country's borders to ensure that the newly launched Border Management Agency works in an efficient manner. As a subcommittee, we are working in a very coordinated fashion, and all departments in the security cluster to combat crime and build stability in the country, Bushello said. This includes Operation Chanela, where the SAPS and other members of the JCPS, Justice, Crime and Prevention and Security clusters, are working tirelessly to combat crime in the streets. Listen, you guys, sometimes it's like I wish that when they're talking, their talk turns into action, like for real. Because when they talk, when the politicians talk or leaders talk, they talk a very good talk. Like they're convincing you that they're doing everything that they're supposed to do, as far as AK's case is concerned, but not just that, also the Zama because there are areas where they're really bothered by the Zama situation, the people that are mining illegally in certain areas of South Africa, mainly in Gauteng, you guys. So they're saying they're dealing with that. So now they're saying with AKA, they've identified the car, the weapon, the people. Okay, what I don't understand is if you've identified the people you've located, they're saying they've located the people. If you've located the people, why haven't you arrested them? Okay, does that mean that you still don't have enough evidence to arrest them? So who are you identifying then if you don't have enough evidence? That's what they're saying, you guys. I don't know when they're going to arrest these people. Okay, I don't know if they're just talking the talk. It's not that there's any movement in the case. They just want us to think there's movement in the case, but I'm just keeping myself positive here and saying maybe they are really doing something about AKA's case. So that's what's happening with AKA, you guys. So let's talk about Ukeli Khumalo, you guys. Listen, one thing about the Khumalo sisters, we are never short of drama. You know, sometimes I'm like, I'm not going to put that. The Khumalo sisters, I'm not going to talk about it. But there's always something happening. If it's not the other one, it's the other. If the other one is not posting something, on social media, something is happening with Ukeli Khumalo, and then there is the sense of Mayor case. Okay, so it's like they can't keep themselves out of the media. Okay. But I've always thought of Ukeli Khumalo being very professional when it comes to her work. Okay, when she has to perform, that's her thing. She's going to be professional. She's going to come. She's going to do the things, and she's going to live. Okay, that's the idea that you get even when you watch her reality show. Okay, she doesn't play about her work. Okay, when it comes to her work, it's always up to par. So recently, you guys, there's been one gig, you guys, where she was supposed to perform, and apparently the people are not happy about what she did. Okay, so I'm just thinking here, what did they do to cause Kelly Khumalo to cause drama? I'm like, they must not be innocent too, but we're going to find out what this article is saying when it comes to Kelly Khumalo, because they're saying that she was causing drama. Okay, drama is the Khumalo sisters. Okay, Kelly Khumalo causes drama over poor sound quality. This is a story by Theo Nyaba writing for Zimoja. Okay. Kelly Khumalo is known for her powerful voice and commanding stage presence. Took to the stage for what should have been a show-stopping performance, but the controversial singer caused quite a stir at the Lemo Festival, which replaced Makofe Festival over the weekend in Bloemfontein, Free State. Khumalo's microphone and sound quality seemed to be off, and she was very frustrated throughout the sets. The frustrated singer kept interrupting her band, and she demanded technical crew to fix her mic and sound. Despite the drama, the crowd loved Kelly and wanted more. One thing about Kelly, guys, she can sing, okay, and she can perform, okay. It's hard, even if you don't like her, it's hard not to enjoy her performance. She's talented. That is one thing you can't take away from her. The crowd came to a standstill and sang along, the source said. It was later revealed that Kelly had not attended a rehearsal, much to the frustration of the festival organizers. The lack of the preparation was reflected in her performance, which was not up to her usual high standards. The incident has caused a great deal of controversy, with many fans expressing their disappointment and frustration at the singer's lack of preparation. But they were saying they enjoyed the performance. So what's the problem? Some have even called for Khumalo to be banned from future festivals unless she takes her rehearsals more seriously. According to the source at the festival, the Arsenio hitmaker could not make it due to her busy schedule. I think she was fully booked. I know the previous weekend she was busy, hence she couldn't rehearse. So the source said, according to the source, the organizers were not happy with her on stage drama because to people who had no clue what was happening, it seemed like it was the organizer's fault. She left a bitter taste in the mouth of the organizer. She is the only one who complained about the mic. Zonke and other big singers who actually came to the event did not have any issue with anything or anyone. Khumalo refused to comment on the matter. So that's what's happening, you guys. I don't know whose fault it is. I mean, I guess if she did not pitch up for the rehearsals, it is partly her fault because she didn't rehearse. Okay, she would have, maybe understood that there were issues with the sound. They could have fixed it prior to her getting on stage. I understand that, but I feel like at the same time, if the organizers knew that she had not rehearsed, why do they still allow her to perform? If the perfection or how the performance works depends on whether the person has rehearsed or not. I don't know, you guys, maybe they just didn't want to disappoint the fans. I kind of feel like, you guys, we don't get a lot of these reports when it comes to Kelly Khumalo. So it must be an isolated situation, this one, because a lot of the times when people go to attend Kelly Khumalo's performances, when they attend her concerts, people come back happy about her performance. People will be posting on Twitter how great it was to watch her live on stage. So this must be an isolated event. So I mean, I think I'll give her a pass, you guys. I mean, you must have one bad performance a year. Even if you're not really aiming to have a bad performance a year. But I think, I mean, we must give it to her, you guys. Most of the time, or maybe I haven't come across reports of her not having a good performance. A lot of the times people are happy when they attend her concerts, okay? So that's what's happening. Okay. I don't know if these organizers will work with her again, but that's the situation that they said happened at this particular event. Ujiwagi Ing Venting Channel. Please check out her channel, you guys. Good morning. Good morning, family. Good morning. Thank you so much for being here. Precious Pearl. Good morning. Good morning. It's good to have you here. Bulle. Is it Bulle or Bulle? Good morning. Mbali Mabaso, good morning. Makosi Paz Amahle, good morning to you too. Valentine Zulu, good morning, good people. Angile Timtagaba, do you always have good Valentine? And you are Valentine Zulu, so you are Valentine Zulu. So there are chances that you are dating a Zulu man. So I don't know about you having a good Valentine. At least you are Valentine, even if you don't have a good Valentine's Day. Each this case makes my stomach a 10. Yeah, the AKA one. And Tandoga Baba wakhe morning, sisi, lots of love, Pumelelo, politeness, a bambe. Politeness, that's a beautiful name. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. On David's table update, Stella is trying very hard. He is a he is a visible minister, Siavuma, but he must hold his police commanders accountable. I but we need results as and also not to forget, you guys, AKA's case is not the only case. So he can't always, when he's speaking about only this case. I'm not saying he mustn't speak about AKA's case, but it's not the only case that we want to hear about. Whether there's still a Thabo Bester situation, there's still a Senzo Meyiwa situation. So we do want to hear him on that as well. Okay. Anyway, you guys, David's table update. That does sound like a channel. Should we be checking out your channel? Let us know if it's a channel. Idrama eyasekhaya, yes, yes, Mbali, yes, guys. Yeah, you have many drama labo sisi. Abasabi futhi, if you attack them online, they will so attack you back. One thing about Kelly K, she believes in her music gift. She enjoys being on stage. Disappointing. She is strong for mising the drama around her too. Yes, she is so focused on her work, you guys. I think it's hard to fault her when it comes to her talent, her music, and all of that. You can talk about other things, her dating life, all of that, the sense of Meyiwa scandal, all of that. But when it comes to her gift and her performances, you guys, it's hard to find faults. Okay. So yes, I think this one we must give her a pass. Okay. But we'll remember it for next time. We'll be like, do you remember that time when they said she was at and she didn't really do this and this and that? We'll remember it, but we'll give her a pass. A pass. Valentine, Gitandana Kosmi. Kosyam. You Kosam. Let me not talk about the Spear situation. The Spear situation. I have a history with the Spear name. Hello, everybody. Am I late? I'm late today. Not that late. Okay, we started late. So not that late. The Blue Clinic with Dr. Tabula, there definitely is a channel. Also, the another one that I forgot, Noni M Podcast, you guys, is a channel. Please support the OGs. Noni M Podcast and Sonia too have channels. I think those are the ones I forgot to mention. So you guys, let's talk about what's happening with the Zulu Kingdom. Okay, I already want to know what the final decision is, but I know that's not how the court works, because I want to know what they're going to decide here. So remember, you guys, we did a story last week where we were talking about them making an announcement and also a request from the Pretoria, whatever, people to provide them with space where they were going to gather Amabuto and also slaughter that cow that they were going to slaughter, because they were supposed to be in Pretoria to support the king and the prince. Okay, because there are people that are supporting King Misuzulu, and then there are people that are supporting the prince, in the battle of who is supposed to be the king. Okay. So now, okay, this week, I think yesterday and today, it was supposed to be their day in court, but we're going to find out what happened, okay, or what is happening. Okay, Amabuto decry a resurgence of AmaZulu succession battle. This is a story about Nompilo Zulu for the Sunday World. In a dramatic and highly anticipated civil matter, the Pretoria High Court has become the focal point of the fierce succession battle between AmaZulu royal family. The battle for AmaZulu throne has pitted King Mrs. Zulu KwaZulu against Prince Makate Zulu, and the tension was capable on Monday when the trial commenced, Monday, which was yesterday. Speaking to the Sunday World outside of court building, Zulu regiments Amabuto expressed disappointment in the resurgence of the succession battle, reiterating that their stance and support for the already sworn-in King Misuzulu. Okay, convener of the regiments Umdidiyeli Mhlongo wempi yeSilo saKwaZulu highlighted that the battle shuns the integrity of the Zulu nations. He stated that the succession battle does not only harm the living but also the late elders and ancestors who fought for the glory of the Zulu Kingdom. I'm glad you know that the battle is in court, like they've handed it over to the justice system, that they're not like taking each other's lives to see who wins and takes, of course, at least, they can wait. If the judge decides it's this one, then I guess they'll have to accept it. We are emotionally disturbed because this is something the Zulu nation had already taken care of, Mhlongo said. We are not happy with the current situation. We are experiencing emotional distress as the Zulu nation had already resolved this matter. The Zulu nation appointed the king in August 2, and he officially received the certificate from the president in October 29, which would have been the issue, which should have put the issue to rest. Okay, our presence here is painful. It diminishes the dignity as a regiment. Mhlongo stated that although they do not support the prince, they cannot stop him. While we are not pleased with the ongoing court battle, we respect the rights for everyone to challenge the succession if they are dissatisfied. We must allow room for those who wish to contest it to do so. Prince Makate is challenging the recognition of King Misuzulu, asserting his rightful claim to the throne. Okay. The legal showdown is expected to run from the 16th to the 18th, and it promises to settle the protracted dispute over the Zulu kingship. Okay, so at least it won't last long. Hopefully, by the 18th, which is tomorrow, we'll know what's the decision. Hopefully, I hope this is what it means. Okay, the courtroom on Monday was divided by allegiances, King Misuzulu faction on the one side and Prince Makate Zulu's faction on the other hand, both divided by police presence. Their enmity was evident, with Prince Makate Zulu notably absent from the certificate awarding ceremony in Durban 2022, where President Cyril Ramaphosa certified King Mrs. Zulu as the king. The legal battle's complexity became apparent when the case was postponed in May, following King Misuzulu's request, citing a delay due to Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi, the late Amazulu traditional prime minister, who had yet to depose his affidavit. As the trial unfolds, the symbolism and heritage of the Zulu Kingdom are on display outside the court buildings. Before the proceedings got underway, scores of Amabuto and Zulu maidens gathered, singing and praising their respective sides in the historic battle. The stakes were high, and even in the culinary aspects of the Zulu tradition was brought into focus with 4 cows. With 4 cows being slaughtered to feed the regiment during the course of the trial. Guys, if I was in Pretoria, I would just go eat the meat, okay? Confirming the logistics, Mhlongo noted that this is a reminder of the deep cultural significance woven into the legal clash, okay? I'm wondering, you guys, so who eats the meat? Okay, is it 2 cows, two? Okay, 2 for the prince, 2 for the king. So, or is it just one side? Okay, if you support this one, you don't get to eat the meat. I wonder how that's done. Anyway, you guys, I'm so looking forward. I'm interested to know what is the court going to decide, and also whatever the court decides, I wonder if the other people are going to be happy to implement whatever it is that the court decides. I'm kind of hoping that they leave things as they are, because I think that will be the most peaceful decision. It will lead to a most peaceful situation if you just say, yeah, King Mrs. is the king. Just let him be, rather than if they change things. I just believe that. I believe that that will be more peaceful. Okay. Anyway, you guys, let me see which comments had I not read. Okay, I removed my highlighter. So now it's hot here in Cape Town. I want to come to Cape Town. But again, sometimes it's sunny in the Western Cape. Good morning. Okay. Olega Mahwanqana, hello, Spesihle Namen. Good morning, Dad. Good morning, Oji. Sonia, good morning, guys. Sanele Sima. Okay, I think I had read this one. Good morning, Zamam Chiane. Okay, even if I repeat it, because I don't want to skip anyone. Morning channel. Okay, I think Bule as well. Bali Mabaso. Valentine's. This case, okay, I think I did that. And then the next one, Minister by hold his police commander accountable and resulting is a. I wonder though, is he really visible or he just like, okay, which are the cases that I can pay attention to so that I look like I'm busy? You know, now at work, when your boss passes by the door, you present as if you're on the phone, a very important call, or you are typing something on your computer. When you are sitting and watching YouTube, I feel like Ucele sometimes does that, and then we think he's a very busy minister. I think I read this one. It's Hanana. Oh yes, I was here. Okay, hello everybody. I'm late today. You are not late. Okay. This reminds me of the Shembe succession battle that is still in court and no resolution after many years. Hopefully, this will be quicker before Kufa. Exactly, because whoever they decide is never satisfied. I believe that that's a thing as well with the Shembe situation, is that even if they decide it's this one is not, so they keep appealing. So the thing has been in court for years and years and years. Okay, you know, it was gonna, and then the church ended up being divided into two. I believe there are people that believe in the one, and then the other one believe in the other one to be the rightful one. So the church is now divided. Okay, so I hope that doesn't happen with the Zulu Kingdom. But I guess there's always going to be people that will believe that King Misuzulu is the rightful king, and then there's always going to be people that believe that King Prince Magata should have been the king. You know, but we can only have one king. Vuvu Molweni, Vuvu Gonga Molweni, thank you so much for joining us. Vuvu, listen, you guys, I'm going to end it here because these are the three stories that I wanted to do today, you guys. It's very difficult to do my lives this evening. I've said to you guys that I do have issues of network at home. That's why my evening lives, I haven't really been doing them that much. It's even worse now with the weather because the weather is really bad. So I think I'm just going to try that thing of doing AMA videos in the evening so that at least you can get something. But Zolo, I was just tired, you guys. I don't know why on Monday, like you feel like you're more tired than the other days. But anyway, let me acknowledge everybody in the comment section and then we can say goodbye. We did well. It's only 27 minutes, so we're going to be like 30 minutes. Not bad, okay? Sonia Chub, Noni M podcast was here. And Abigail Baloy was present on David's table updates. I need to check out that channel. I don't think I've seen your channel. Kolega Mahwanqana was here. Spesihle Nameng was here. Sanele Sima was here. Zamamtiane was here. Ojiwa Inventing Channel was here. Precious Pearl was here. Say hi to the baby, Precious. Say hi to the baby. Bule was here. Balimabaso. Valentine Zulu. Umakotwa Kasbiya. Nopumelelo Politeness. I love your name, Bembe. Nopumelelo Politeness. I love that name. Only I'm not going to have children anymore. I was going to name one of my kids Politeness. Okay. And then, okay, I think I said on David's Mbalumaba. So I did the Blue Clinic with Dr. Tabila, guys. The Blue Clinic with Dr. Tabila. She's a real doctor. She doesn't wear the only way you know on social media that the doctor is not a doctor is when they don't wear the stethoscope. Is it stethoscope? Yeah. When they wear them, you know, fake doctor. This one is trying to prove a point. Dr. Tawila is a real doctor. Okay, please check her out. She's also on TikTok, on Instagram too, and she actually has the clinic. Okay, you can go to a clinic, the Blue Clinic with Dr. Tawile. Okay, mind the Pelasaz, what Dr. Maybe. They're by the storeroom doing videos saying you're a doctor. Vuvu Konga was here too, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. And I will see you later on, hopefully, you guys, or you will get a video later on. Please don't forget to like the stream, you guys. It helps a lot with YouTube when you guys like the video because it indicates you like streaming, okay? And also share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers.